Boys of TCG Army, CMoneyTCG here. We've finally got PSA returns. These have been gone well over a year, about a year and 1 month. So 13 months we've been waiting on this PSA sub. Now I know there's a really good combo of both vintage and modern in this box. So I'm really excited to jump into it. It's a good amount of cards. I want to say it's like 25 cards or so. So we're going to dig right into it today. I am so excited. Man, we have been, seriously, I've been waiting on these cards forever. There's also one Beckett return in here that actually isn't mine, but it was for a buddy. Now, I do know what the grades of these are, but that is just fine. We do know the grades, but it is what it is. But I'm very excited to share them with you. So we're going to, really have fun just getting into these. Before we get started, please hit that like button and that bell. Subscribe if you're new. Join the Discord. Link in the server description below. We've got an incredible Discord community that I know you won't want to miss being a part of. Also, all these cards, literally every single card, pretty much, I believe every single card in this entire stack that you're about to see in this video are for sale. So if you're interested in any of these, please reach out to me at CMoneyTCG@gmail.com. Get you some cool slabs. I have to pay for my crystal Zard I just bought. And I'm trying to fund another Gold Star Grail. So please help me out there as Luca is... Okay. Don't you love it when your animals ruin your videos? All right, buddy, come here. You can join a little bit later. Everyone say hello to Luke. All right, let's get started. First card, starting off with a banger here. Well, slight banger. Gym Challenge. We're going to zoom in a little bit here. Gym Challenge or Heroes? Is this Gym Challenge or Heroes? I think it's Heroes. Blaine's Moltres is in Challenge. Rocket's Moltres. I got this out of a collection I bought well over a year ago, and it looked really good. And it did come out very well. It's a mint 9. I think it did have some print lines. Yeah, like print lines right there. Like just tiny little print lines, not scratches at all. Start of a swirl behind his head. This thing looks sick, man. Rocket's Moltres, PSA 9 back. Yo, this back is, there's one little white dot right there. Other than that, this back is like perfect. So very cool. Rocket's Moltres. Next up from the same collection was a Gym Challenge Blaine's Arcanine. We did, look at that swirl beneath his legs. That's pretty cool. Fantastic swirl right there. We did have one of these in the last PSA return too. I ended up with both of these. This one has some tiny scratches right here on the hollow that probably deduct this. I'm guessing probably down to an 8. I don't remember all of them. I did see these, but I don't remember if this one got a 9 or an 8. And it got an 8. So that's about to be said, but the swirl is sick right below him. So very cool card. I actually just sold one of these at Collecticon about a month and a half ago. Oh boy. All right. So this is probably one of my favorite cards in the whole submission. This is the only one that I might not sell, because check out the hollow bleed inside this Umbreon's body. The hollow is not supposed to be going through his body like that. So this is a wonderful hollow bleed with a swirl right there in the middle of his body. Check that out. So gorgeous. This is probably the only one I'm not going to sell. Maybe one of the other Umbreons in here, but everything else is for sale. But check that out, man. Hollow bleed through the whole thing. And it got a 9. I know why, too. It had a white dot right here and right here, I do believe. But other than that, this thing looks fantastic. Check out that hollow bleed with the swirl right through the Umbreon's heart. It looks so cool. Such an amazing looking card there. Before we move any further, this was a Blastoise and Piplup that we pulled in one of my breaks, my Cosmic Eclipse breaks back in December, I believe. So this was on Beckett 20 day, and it took 8 or 9 months to come back. This is actually from my buddy Zach. He pulled this in one of my breaks, and he paid me to grade this for me. I don't really do that anymore because it gets a little sticky constantly trying to send cards off for people, so I don't really do that anymore. But this came back for him. It was a 9 they got on the Blastoise and Piplup. They tore him up on the corners. This corner was pretty bad. This corner, yeah, he had 3 corners, so that kind of makes sense, honestly. But, he comes away with a 9. I wish it would have bumped that up to a 9. It would have been a perfect 9. But Blastoise and Piplup, Rainbow, from my friend Zach. All right, here's a banger. There's a lot of bangers in this sub. This is a Charizard holographic from Expedition. The CGI Charizard. There's a scratch right here. It's hard. There it is. right there. There's a scratch under his wing, and there's a scratch right there. So I knew this wasn't going to be a 10. I think there's some whitening on the back as well. Yeah, corner whitening, corner edge wear. I knew this wasn't going to be a 10. It did get an 8, though, which actually surprised me. I'll be honest, I thought this was going to be a 7. So coming back with the nice 8 grade, I will gladly take that. One of the... it's the Expedition Charizards, one of the 2 E-Reader Charizards, no, 3 E-Reader Charizards. So very cool card. I said, this is like a CGI looking Charizard. I always called this like the Back to the Future Charizard. So come out with an 8. Now here, my absolute favorite card in the sub is this gorgeous, and it looks like the case actually may have a small scratch on it. Is this gorgeous Acropolis Umbreon. Now, this thing is amazing. I was having trouble deciding. There's a dot right there, a dot right there, and a dot right there. I was having trouble deciding if this was going to be an 8 or a 9. I was hoping for a 9. I asked my Discord. It was literally split right down the middle, 8 or a 9. And it came back at 8.5, so that was actually kind of fitting because we couldn't decide if it was going to get an 8 or 9. I really wish this would have been a 9. This is the only other one that I might be keeping in my collection for now, or I might sell it and just up it to a 9. I really want this in a Beckett 9.5 to match my Skyridge Umbreon, but the problem is it's a pop 3, and one of the 3 doesn't have subgrades because I've seen it on eBay. So there's really only 2 of these, 2 9.5 Beckett 9.5s that I would want out there in existence, and it's going to be hard to find them, and probably going to have to pay a pretty penny. So that's what we're looking at here. So otherwise, I might just upgrade this to a 9 and have it in the collection. Gorgeous card by Arita. Gorgeous, gorgeous art. The Espeon that goes with this is pretty sweet. It's like the nighttime, like on the concrete below this roof, and the Umbreon's at night on the roof. So gorgeous, gorgeous art. Love that card. Wish it would have gotten a 9. Right after that, this is actually super cool. This is the non-hollow version of that. So there's a non-hollow reverse and a hollow version in Acropolis of this Umbreon, and this thing actually got a 10. So perfect. Now, obviously, there's no hollow or anything for you to like worry about, but this thing looks fantastic. I thought this had a chance of the 10 whenever I got it, and sure enough, it came away with the 10. So very, very nice. Gem Mint 10 Umbreon from Acropolis non-hollow there. I think that's worth about $300, so that's not bad at all whatsoever. All right. Here is a Skyridge Gengar. I bought this on eBay for like $200, I think. Nice swirl right there. That was before the spike. This thing is very hard to find. Very hard card to grade because of all the hollow. This one had some scratches. Like you can see right there. It did have some hollow scratches. But an absolute gorgeous card and a massive, massive swirl right there. And start of another one right here. So big swirl going on here. And this one got 6. I said I wasn't expecting this to grade super well. This is like a pop nothing, though. Like I want to say it's like a... I'm going to check right now because I think this is a ridiculously low pop. Hold on. We're just going to check this right now. Hold on. Let's see here. I'm just going to go ahead and check the pop right here. Is a pop 15. So I actually thought it was less than that. Pop 15, there aren't really any comps like on eBay. I actually looked when I saw these grades. It's a very hard card to price and everything, but very gorgeous card nonetheless. A little bit of a hollow bleed going through his body. All right. Charmander from EX Dragon. This is actually a secret rare. I have the Charizard and PSA 9. I got this from a guy. This actually came with the Charizard and the Acropolis Hollow Umbreon that you saw earlier. All 3 of those came together on Facebook. Very cool. His tail is like the top of the volcano. I always thought this art was so stinking cool. It is by Arita. I think this is the best Charmander art. This thing looks really good. It really does. Gorgeous, gorgeous card, man. Freaking gorgeous card. So... yeah, this one came out of a binder, and it got a Gem Mint 10. Now, I do believe this is like a $600 to $700 card in a 10. So this was a very... I thought I was going to get a 9 just because it's vintage, and it's really hard to get 10s on this stuff. But this surprised me. It came back a 10. It's a secret rare Charmander from EX Dragon. Hollow rare. Gorgeous card. And this is our big vintage PSA 10, I guess, of this sub. So very... awesome card. I'm very excited to have a 10 in this, but just, yeah, this was a very nice surprise to me. So there we go. Charmander EX Dragon. Next up, Gengar EX from Fire Red Leaf Green. This one has a swirl right there that is absolutely disgusting. I love the hollow pattern on this Gengar EX. The first big Nintendo series that they came out after Skyridge. Looks amazing. Gengar EX, like I said, that big swirl there is so cool. The back, little bit of whitening right there and a little bit of whitening right there. But otherwise, pretty nice, and it came away with the 8. Now, I don't know if there's hollow scratching anywhere. Yeah, there may be a tiny bit of hollow scratching right there. It's kind of hard to see on camera here. I can get the light just right. There's a little bit of scratch right there. But absolutely gorgeous card. Very, very cool. Gengar EX from Fire Red Leaf Green. Now, I think we're about to get into some of the modern stuff. I think we're about to get into actually a ton of Hidden Fates. Like an absolute ton of Hidden Fates. Let's go ahead and just show these. This is an Eevee Gem Mint 10. My buddy Colbert actually already bought this for me. Gem Mint 10 Eevee from Hidden Fates. Next up, we have a Gem Mint 10 Leafeon from Hidden Fates. A lot of the Hidden Fates is so easy to grade, guys. It really is. This Leafeon, I honestly probably should have sent to Beckett because I really thought this one would have had a chance at a black label. It was so clean. I really had thoughts of sending to Beckett, and I wish I would have because this one really had a chance at a black. Is perfectly centered in every way. No whitening whatsoever. Gorgeous card. All right. Next up is an Articuno GX. Got a 10. Again, it's Hidden Fates, guys. I mean, these are so easy to grade. Beautiful Articuno for any Articuno collectors out there. Now, this next one is something. This got a 5. This is pack fresh, and the guy actually pointed out to me when I picked it up. There are like 2 little itty bitty dents right here, and I have no idea what caused those. You can kind of see right there and right there. Itty bitty little dents in the texture. You can kind of see them, just itty bitty. You can see them with the light hit them right there. And that got this thing a 5. So this is worth virtually nothing, I'm pretty sure. Very unfortunate here. Otherwise, I really think this would have been a 10. Easy 10. This absolutely would have been an easy 10. It's a little bit off-centered that way. But what can you do? PSA 5 Glaceon. I want to know the pop on this, too. Hold on. Is this a pop one? Hold on. Is this a pop one? I really am curious if this is a pop 1. It's a pop 4. There have been 4 PSA 5 Glaceons graded. That's wild to me. Probably the same people had the same thought as me. Thought it was going to be a grade high and it has a dent in it. This is another one I might actually keep. So I take back what I said about all of them. This one I'm probably going to keep and hang on to. This is a PSA 10 Greninja GX, Shiny Greninja from Hidden Fates. Here's the thing about Greninja. Greninja has been voted the #1 most popular Pokemon like 3 or 4 years in a row by the people. And that's a lot of kids and stuff voting. So Greninja is the most popular Pokemon by the generation before us. Or sorry, after us. That's, coming up. The collectors of now. So this card, I don't know, Greninja's, I think, is going to be really popular later down the line with card collectors and stuff. And there's not a ton of incredible Greninja cards. This is probably the best one out there. So I really think Greninja is a good just mon in general to kind of hang on to for the future generation. If you're into long-term holding, I think I'm probably going to hang on to this. I do love me some Greninja. Gorgeous, gorgeous card from Hidden Fates. Incredible looking. Shiny. I love black shinies. They're freaking awesome. So great card there, Shiny Greninja GX and a PSA 10. This one I pulled on a live stream. This is a Mewtwo that was definitely pushed that way. It got a 9. I said on the live stream whenever we pulled this literally a year ago that I thought this one might get a 9. And then this Scizor also got a 9, and I guess it's pulling down a little bit. The centering is off top to bottom a little bit. There's a little more up here than down here. Left to right, it looks perfect. Yeah, it's literally just centering the ding to this thing, and that is quite literally it. Just front centering, top to bottom, got this thing a 9. That's a little unfortunate. Sylveon GX Shiny got a PSA 10. Yeah, that's an easy 10. That's an absolutely easy 10. There we go. 2 cards left remain. Like I said, we got the Charizard breaks and got a 9. A little bit unfortunate there. Was it centering? Maybe it's off top to bottom a little bit. I don't even really know why I graded this thing. Probably because it's a Charizard, and I've been preaching to grade Charizards. Centering may be off slightly. A little bit sad that one didn't get a 10. Come with a 9. Probably not worth much of anything like that. But I'll see. I'll check the comps. It is a Charizard, even though it's an ultra rare. And last but not least, this is my favorite Mewtwo card of all time in English. This is the Japanese version. Rocket Gang Strikes Back. Mewtwo EX. Rocket's Mewtwo EX. This is my favorite Mewtwo art. Mitsuhiro Arita. I love this card. I have it in a PSA 9 in English. This one looked really clean. Little white dot there. It got a 7. I'm trying to figure out why. And I don't know. Trying to check the holo. I really can't tell you why this guy's 7. Nice swirl up here in this corner, right there on the edge. No clue why this guy's 7, but it did. I really don't know why this guy's 7. It looks really clean, unless I'm just... The holo is clean. Yeah, I really don't know why this got to 7. I can't tell you. I have no clue. But this guy's 7. A little bit upset about that one. Rocket's Gang Strikes Back. Rocket's Mewtwo EX. I was hoping this would get a 9, and it came with a 7. And I have no idea why. So that's actually it. A little bit shorter, not as crazy of a sub, but we did have some major bangers in here. Don't get me wrong by any stretch of the imagination. We had some bangers. These Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes, this gorgeous Umbreon. Like I said, this one's probably going to stick with me. But most of these will be for sale. There's your Umbreon from Acropolis, 8.5, probably a low pop there. Gengar from Skyridge. This is probably the biggest card of the sub is this PSA 10 Charmander Secret Rare. So very nice sub, guys. Very excited to have these back. They are starting to roll back and get into grading and everything. So I'm actually really excited to start getting some cards back. So that is nice. We should also have this week, I don't know which one's going up first. We should have the return already of the 9.5 reholder of our Crystal Charizard along with a couple other pickups. One crazy Grail card in sports, and then another Pokemon purchase to go with the return of our Beckett 9.5 Crystal Zard getting recased. So that'll be coming up either before or after this video. I'm not sure if it already went up. Go check it out. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. Thank you so much for checking out the video. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.